राधा माधव जय गोपी जनवल्लभ जय हरि जय जय वन जय कुंज जय राम जय हरि हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 आद की गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायण नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायो नित्यं भागवत सेवया भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Readings from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, chapter 13. We are going to read verse 18 and 19. So the verse on board is verse 18. Iti abidhyaya iti abidhyaya vivarat saha vivarat saha Varahatoko niraga Varahatoko niraga Angushta parimanakaha Angushta parimanakaha Iti abidhyaya Vivarat sahasanaga Varahatoko niragat Angushta parimanakaha. Anyone wants to chant? Iti avidhyayato nasa vivarat sahasa Varahatoko niraga Angushta parimanakaha Iti avidhyayato vivarat Varahatoko niragat Angushta parimanakaha. Matajis. Iti abidhyayato nasa vivarat Angushta parimanakaha. Iti abidhya vivarat sahasanaga Varahatoko niraga Angushta parimanakaha. Iti abidhyayato nasa vivarat Angushta parimanakaha. Iti thus abidhya while thinking nasa vivara from the nostrils anaga vara a mind a book Angushta Parimanaka of the measure. Translation. O sinless Vidura, all of a sudden engaged in thinking, a small the measurement of the creature was not more than the upper portion of a thumb. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sapadantikam Vande Aham Shri Gurun Sri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mokam karoti vachalam pangulangayate girim itkapatamaham mande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Mishwaram Kathanchana Smrite Yasmin Dushkaram Sukram Bhavet Vismrite Paritam Syat Shri Chaitanya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakata Damadaya Nagar Gramatari हरे कृष्णा। आज हमारे लिए बहुत आनंद का दिन है। क्यों? द्वादशी है, प्रसाद पा सकता है। एकादशी में बहुत फास्टिंग हो गया, द्वादशी आ गया, अभी प्रसाद पा सकता है। इसके लिए है, इसके लिए भी है, लेकिन महत्वपूर्ण कारण है वो क्या? You want English, huh? So how many of you don't understand Hindi? Can you please raise your hand? Okay, so there are some people who don't understand Hindi. Okay, I will try to mix English and Hindi. I will speak some English. Sunday is English only. How many? Very few people don't understand English. So those who understand English, please try. Who doesn't understand English? Okay? Do we have a deal? But in between, I will speak little Hindi for people who don't understand English, if they can understand my Hindi. Okay. Today is a very auspicious day for all of us. Why? Not because it is Dwadashi. Dwadashi is very auspicious, but because it is Varahadwadashi. Varahadev ki. Because we have very close connection between us and Varahadev. Sometimes you may not know. You may think, oh, Varahadev, okay, he's there, we are there. And okay, he is incarnation of Vishnu, it's nice, we should pray to every incarnation of Vishnu. So, we should also pray to him, we may think like that. But let me tell you, today we are sitting in Sheshadripuram here, that is because of Varahadev. If there was no Varahadev, there was no Sheshadripuram. There is no Sheshadripuram, no temple. No temple, you cannot sit here. Okay? So, Varahadev and all of us, we have very, very close connection. We are able to have a place to live because of Varahadev. If there is no Varahadev, you cannot construct your dream palace. You may think that I want to construct my dream palace. I want to live very happily here in this material world. Not possible without Varahadev. So therefore, Varahadev is a very, very important incarnation. And then he came also in a very fantastic way. Like sometime before I used to see some movies and all. So in movie, the hero will have very big introduction. some big music at all come, dun, 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 and then they will suddenly show one person only feet, only hand, dong, 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 and then suddenly, hero has come. Like that. Okay, and he will also not come in a normal situation. Everybody will be very confused. Everybody will be very confused. What to do, what not to do, and there will be so much of confusion. And then hero will jump into the scene, and then he will save everyone. The original hero is Krishna. Okay, all these movie heroes are simply trying to copy that original hero who is Krishna. So there was a great confusion. What is the confusion? First of all, Vishnu, from his Nabi, Brahma came. And Brahma was confused why he came and what he is doing. Then Vishnu gave him knowledge. Mr. Brahma, you came to create this material world. You have to create 14 planetary system, and many people are waiting. You have to put all of them inside this 14 planetary system, and they will all jump up and down. Give them the opportunity to do it, and then also give them the opportunity to understand that they are spirit soul, they are servant of Krishna, and they should go back home, back to Godhead. I think somebody should do something to these two children, because they are also jumping up and down. I don't mind, but many people's attention will go there, because we also like people jumping up and down. So anyway, the point is that the Lord gave Brahma the knowledge of creation. And then he told Brahma, you please create now. And then Brahma was very happy. He created not one children, he created 4 children. First ball itself, he hit boundary. He created 4 children. And he thought, I have created 4 children, they will all get married and they will create so much of progeny, I am very happy. So he told his children, my dear children, you should create lot of population. They said, no, nothing doing. We are going to remain brahmacharis. We are going to join ISKCON. The original ISKCON brahmachari ashram was started by the 4 Kumaras. So they said, we are going to be brahmachari. We are not going to get married and all. You find somebody else to fulfill your plan. We are not going to do anything. Then Brahma got into problem. He was also a little angry. What is this? I created 4 children. None of them are listening to me. From the beginning of creation, this problem is there. Children don't listen to their father. So when... Small announcement. Translate. Sorry.
So towards the right side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೋವಿಂದಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಭು ಕನ್ನಡ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕು ಈ ಕಡೆ ರೈಟ್ साइड मैट हत्र बंदबिड़ी. जिनको भी हिंदी में ट्रांसलेशन चाहिए अभिजीत प्रभु इधर लेफ्ट साइड में करेंगे. आप लेफ्ट साइड बैठ जाइए.
तो राइट साइड में कन्नड़ा है, लेफ्ट साइड में हिंदी है. एक्सचेंज मत कर दीजिए.
कन्नड़ा ले ले. Public class is happening in 003. Kannada will happen towards the right side of Kannada ले ले. And the left side will be Hindi.
Tamil class happening 003, James Bond class. Okay, anyway. Settle?
Sorry.
No problem. Translation is very important. Otherwise, I will speak, nobody will understand. The most important thing is to settle translation. In fact, whenever my Guru Maharaj will start class, first of all, he will make sure that translation is settled or not. So anyway, good. So translations are settled. Everybody go to the correct direction and then settle down. Okay. So then Brahma got little angry. He's thinking, what is this? I am father, these fellows are sons, they are not listening to me. And he was doing like this with eyebrows. He was tightening his eyebrows. And through his tightened eyebrows, one reddish blue personality came. He came crying, like that. That was the original child who came crying. His name was Rudra. Because he came crying, he was called as Rudra. And then he told Brahma, why did you create me? What is my duty? Brahma was very happy. He said, at least you get married, you produce some children. He said, okay, give me wives. He gave 11 wives to Rudra. He gave 11 Rudranis. How many wives? 11 wives. I said, you profusely create. And then he also created. And he created so many fierce beings like him. And they all started burning the whole creation. And then Brahma got very worried. This is the time of creation, this is not the time of destruction. And these people are destroying. So he called Rudra, oh Rudra, please come. And Rudra came. He said, please stop producing progeny. Please stop producing progeny. This is not the time for destruction. This is not the time for destruction. This is the time for creation. So better you go and do austerity in the forest. Go with all your wife and you go sit and do austerity in the forest. Okay? So 2 attempts failed. First attempt failed. Second attempt failed. So Brahma itself 2 attempts failed. Sometimes our attempts also can fail. So we should not get too much worried. We should try. Sometimes people say, oh, I am chanting so much, but I am not able to see Krishna. No, you should try. We should keep trying. Okay? So like this, then Brahma created 9 sons. Brahma created how many sons? 9 sons. From different parts of his body, he created 9 sons. He made them Prajapatis, and they all started creating. They were all creating. Some of them, Narada was not so much creating. Narada was going around and preaching Krishna consciousness. He was giving Narayana to everybody. That's why he's called Narada, the one who gives the Supreme Lord. So he is called as the best of the sons of Brahma. But then the population explosion was not happening. The expansion of population was going very, very slow. Because they were all creating with their mind and that and this. So it was going very slow. Brahma was not very happy. What is this? Population is not growing so much. I am trying so hard. Things are not happening. So that time, 2 beings came from Brahma's body. And they came as husband and wife. And they were Swayambhu Manu and Satarupa, the original husband and wife. Okay? And Swayambhu Manu and Satarupa, they came out, they prayed to Brahma. Brahma said, okay, now you are the father of mankind, you produce human population. He said, you produce human population. But then there was one problem. There's a problem of place. Where all these descendants of Manu, where they will live. I heard Bangalore also has problem of place, right? They say that it's very difficult to find rental place in Bangalore. So like that, originally also there was problem of place. Here there is no problem of space. Everybody can come forward. You can come forward. Mataji's, Prabhuji's, you can come forward so that those who are coming behind, they can have some space, they can sit down. Okay, please come forward. Good. Okay. So, when Brahma was thinking like this, where these people will live, because the designated place for the human beings to live was the earthly planet. And the earthly planet was actually submerged in the Garbhodaka ocean. So, how to raise the earthly planet, how to make it float, what to do, all this confusion was there in Brahma's mind. And he was very seriously thinking how to solve this problem. At that time, there was a lot of music. Din, 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 din. No, there was no music. Brahma was simply thinking and breathing. Like that. When he was breathing, out of his nostril, one tiny creature came. Only up to the size of the thumb. One tiny creature came. It jumped out on the air from Brahma's nostril, and it was in the form of a boar. And this tiny creature, who was simply to the size of an elephant, what did he do? That we should see the next verse. O descendant of Bharata, while Brahma was observing him, that boar became situated in the sky in a wonderful manifestation as gigantic as a great elephant. One moment he was only Angushta Matra. In another moment he was floating in the sky and he became so big like an elephant. In one moment he became like that. Then what he did? Stuck with wonder, observing the wonderful boar-like form in the sky, Brahma with great Brahmanas like Marichi as well as the Kumaras and Manu, began to argue in various ways, thinking, hey, who is this? Who is this? What is this boar? Normally boar is supposed to walk, but he's floating in sky. How is floating in sky? How he became from small to big in such a short time? Is this some magic? Is he some demon? Is he the Supreme Lord? What is this? Who is this? So many different opinions. People are arguing in various ways. Then what happened? Is this some extraordinary entity who has come in the pretense of a boar? It is very wonderful that he has come from my nose. Why he came from Brahma's nose? There is also reason is there. There are two reasons. We will discuss these two reasons. Then they are saying, first of all, this boar was seen no bigger than the tip of a thumb. Within a moment, he was as large as a stone. My mind is perturbed. Is this the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu? So, Brahma, in the purport, Prabhupada says, Brahma had never experienced such a form. He could guess the wonderful appearance of the boar was an incarnation of Vishnu. The uncommon features are symptomatic of the incarnation of Lord, and it could even bewilder Brahma's mind. While Brahma was deliberating with his sons, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu roared tumultuously like a great mountain. The Lord wanted to respond because there's so much argument going on. Okay, who is this? What is this? Why? Is this God? No. The Lord wanted to respond. So therefore, the Lord roared. He roared like that. And when the Lord roared, then everybody became very, very happy. The omnipotent Supreme Personality of Godhead enlivened Brahma and other highly elevated Brahmanas by again roaring in his uncommon voice, which echoed in all directions. All the directions were echoing the Lord's roar. The Lord roared twice. And when he roared, then everybody was happy. When the great sages and thinkers or residents of Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka heard the tumultuous voice of Lord Boar, which was all auspicious and all merciful Lord, they chanted auspicious chants from the three Vedas. Immediately when they heard the transcendental voice of the Lord, there was no more argument. All the argument stopped. Then they all started chanting Om Sahasra Shirasha Purushaha Sahasrakshas Sahasrapad Sabhumim Vishwato Vritva Atyatishtat Dasangulam. So when the Lord appears, then immediately they start chanting the Vedic mantras, Purusha Sukta, all the Sukta mantras they chant. In Brahma Samhita it is said that Suktairyam eva nigama pratitaistuvanti Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. So when the Lord appears, then it is natural to chant the Shukta mantras. So the Shukta mantras were chanted, there was auspicious Vedic chant in all the directions, and everything became very, very auspicious because the Lord had appeared. Varahadev ki. So then, after appearing, what did the Lord do? The Lord was playing like an elephant. He roared again to acknowledge, oh, okay, you all understood who I am. Very good, very good. You wanted to acknowledge all of them. He roared again and then he dived into the water. And when he dived into the water, he actually went to lift the earthly planet, the Bhumandala. He wanted to lift it out of the water. Here, Prabhupada writes a very wonderful purport. In that purport, Prabhupada explains why the Lord came out of the nostril of Brahma. The Lord could have come from anywhere. He could have come from anywhere. Why did he choose to come out of Brahma's nostril? The Lord does everything for a reason. Everything he does for a reason. He doesn't do anything randomly. He does everything for a reason. So how to understand that reason? You require Acharya to understand that reason. That is the power of the Acharya. The Acharya knows why the Lord does everything. We don't know why the Lord does everything. If you ask why Lord came from nostril, we may not know. We may think, oh, he came from nostril, that is his problem, man. Why are you asking me? But the Acharya knows why he came from the nostril. So, Prabhupada is explaining, the Lord has no material form. But his form is always understood in the terms of Vedas. The Vedas are explaining. Prabhu is quoting Ishopanishad. Chaprayaga chupram makayamabrinam ashnaviram suddham apapaviddham kavir manishi paribuhu swayambhu yatarto vidadhaya chastatibhya samabhyaha. So Ishopanishad is explaining the form of the Lord. How it is not material. How it is not material. Akayam avrinam ashnaviram suddham apapaviddham. Akayam means it does not have a material body. Avrinam means it does not have material nerves or veins like us. Akayam suddham apapaviddham. Suddham. Suddham means he is pure by nature. He is pure by nature. Apapaviddham means anything sinful which comes in touch with him, immediately it gets purified. So Prabhupada actually translates these two words, Suddham and Apapaviddham, as antiseptic and prophylactic. Antiseptic means the Lord never deteriorates. The Lord never deteriorates. Form never deteriorates. Prophylactic means that whatever comes in touch with him, immediately they are purified. Immediately they are purified. That's why when we come in touch with the holy name, immediately our purification starts. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Immediately Chaitra Darpana Marjanam, the purification of consciousness starts because we are in touch with the Lord's name. So the Lord is called as antiseptic and prophylactic, Shuddham and Apapaviddham. So this way the Upanishads are describing, and also it is, so then one may say, oh, he does not have any form, he does not have any nerves, so that means he is impersonal. No, the same Upanishad is also saying, Yatte Rupam Kalyanatamam. Yatte Rupam Kalyanatamam. The Lord's Rupa or the Lord's form is considered Kalyanatamam. Kalyanatamam means extremely auspicious, supremely auspicious. The Lord's form is supremely auspicious. He may come in any form. He may come in any form. Normally, a form of a boar is not very auspicious. A pig. Who wants to go near the pig? Anybody wants to go near the pig? I don't know whether there are pigs in Bangalore. There? Some place maybe, in some place. I am coming from small town, Kumbakonam. Lot of pigs are there. Nobody wants to go near the pig. Very dangerous to go near the pig. I'll explain why. In some detail I'll explain why it's very dangerous to go near the pig. So, but the Lord can take the form of a boar. He doesn't become inauspicious, he becomes auspicious. So, when he takes the form of the boar, he comes through the nostril of Brahma. There's a reason for that. So, the Lord has no material form, but his form is always understood in the terms of Vedas. The Vedas are said to be the breath of the Lord. And that breath was inhaled by Brahma, the original student of the Vedas. The breathing from the nostril of Brahma caused the appearance of Lord Boar. Therefore, the boar incarnation of the Lord is the personified Vedas. You see, that's the reason why he came out of the nostril of Brahma. He took the form of a boar, but he came out of the nostril of Brahma. Simply to show all of us that he is the personification of Vedas. We should not take him like a normal boar. He is a transcendental boar. He is a what boar? Transcendental boar. So we should not take him like a normal boar. We should not treat him like a normal boar. Even though he may act like a normal boar, he is roaring like a normal boar, he is jumping like a normal boar, he is getting into the water like a normal boar, and after some time he will come out of the water, and when a pig comes out of water, you know what he does? A pig goes into gutter, and then he stays in the gutter for a long time. That is his jacuzzi. He stays there for a long time. Then he comes out. Immediately after coming out, the pig is very merciful. He wants to distribute his tirtha to everybody. So therefore, the moment he comes out, he will shake his body like this, like this, like this. And if you are anywhere within 1-2 meter circle of that pig, you are finished. You will get abhishekam of the gutter water when you are near the pig. So nobody wants to go near the pig. But when the Lord, he came out of the ocean, he also did the same thing. He also did the same thing. Because he is playing the part of a boar, he acted like a boar. He simply moved his body like this, and like this. And auspicious water droplets from his body, they were sprinkled on all planetary systems, 14 planetary systems. All the sages were waiting to take that water on their head because that water is so auspicious. Water is so auspicious. So this is one reason why the Lord appeared from Brahma's nostril. There is also one more reason why the Lord appears from Brahma's nostril. The Mayavadis, they are always criticizing the Lord. They are saying that the Lord is also like us. He does not have a transcendental form. His form is also made of Maya. Our form is also made of Maya. Just like we are conditioned soul, he is also another conditioned soul. Ultimately, everything is same. Everybody will go and merge in Brahma Jyoti. He is not God. Everybody is God. You are God. I am God. Cat is God. Dog is God. This kind of philosophy the Mayavadis are speaking. And they take great pleasure in speaking such philosophy. So the Lord wants to make fun of all the Mayavadis. The Lord wants to make fun of all the Mayavadis. He has some transcendental sarcasm. He wants to make fun of all Mayavadis. So therefore, he breaks the rule of the material world whenever he appears. Whenever he appears, what he does? He breaks the rule of the material world. In the material world, if a person has to appear, what he has to do? One man should be there, one woman should be there. They should unite in sex life, and then the jiva will go into the garbha of the woman through the semen of the man. Karmana devanetrena jantur dehopapatyaye striya pravishta udaram punsoreta kanashrayaha. So this is the rule of appearance of the material world. When the Lord appears in the material world, he throws the rule to dustbin. He appears from wherever he wants, and whatever way he wants, he appears. Nobody can control him how he wants to appear. The Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Sambhavami Atma Mayaya. By my own will I appear. Sometimes he appears from the pillar. Prahlad, Hiranyakashipu is asking Prahlad, oh my dear son, you are saying that he is everywhere. Your God Hari is everywhere. Is he there in the pillar? And Prahlad doesn't even blink an eyelid. He says, yeah, he is there in the pillar. So then Hiranyakashipu has a wonderful plan. What is that? I will break the pillar, I will kill him first, then I will kill my son. This is demoniac mentality. This is demoniac mentality. So he took one sword and he hit the pillar. And when he hit the pillar broke into two. And there was a tumultuous roaring sound. Just like Varaha was roaring. That time, Narsingadev was also roaring. But there's a difference between these two roaring. When Varahadev was roaring, everybody became happy. Everything became auspicious. But when Narsimhadev was roaring, simply by hearing that roaring sound, only many demons died. He didn't even have to fight with them. He only had to roar. And everybody died. And then Hiranyakashipu was thinking, what is this kind of sound? I never heard this before. It is stereophonic, Dolby, 60 channel. How it is coming, from where it is coming? And then he saw one huge form of Nrsimhadev. And he was like some small insect in front of him. Tavakara kamala varenaka adbhuta shringa dalita hiranyakashipu tanu bringa. What does tanu bringa mean? Tanu bringa means one small wasp. So Hiranyakashipu was looking like a small wasp in front of Nrsimhadev. So the Lord appears the way he wants to appear, he appears. He does not follow any rule. He decides to come out of nostril of Brahma, nobody can stop him, nobody can go and ask him, why are you coming out of nostril of Brahma? What is your business to come out of nostril of Brahma? You cannot ask him. Therefore the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Janma Karma Chame Divyam. Janma karma chame divyam. Because my appearance is transcendental. I will appear the way I want. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me. So this is the second reason why the Lord appeared from Brahma's nostril. So the Lord appeared Varahadev, he came and then he lifted the whole earthly planet and then he left it floating on the Garbhodaka ocean. So the planet is floating because of his power. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Gama Vishita Bhutani Dharayami Ahamojasa. Dharayami Ahamojasa. By my power, all the planets are floating in the material world. Then Newton is coming and calculating that how the planets are floating due to gravitational pull. And then we are calling that as Newton's law of gravity. No, this is Varahadev's law of gravity. This is what law of gravity? Varahadev's law of gravity. He made planets float. He gave the place for all the human beings and all the animals, everybody to stay. So therefore, Varaha Dwadasi is a very, very important event for us. We are sitting here on Mother Earth simply because of Varahadev. Simply because of Varahadev. So therefore, we should be very grateful that the Lord has appeared today. And if you see, in most of the holy places, the original deity will be Varahadev. You see, in most of the holy places, original deity will be Varahadev. Because he owns the whole earthly planet. He is the master of the whole earthly planet. Then he will give to different deities, okay, you stay here, you stay here, you stay here, like that. I come from Kumbakonam. There is a place called Kumbakonam in Tamil Nadu. It is called Varahachetra. Originally it was called as Varahachetra. Then Lord Shiva came there and then he did some pastime of breaking the Amrita Kalasha, and one small portion of the Amrita Kalasha, it fell down in Kumbakonam. And then Lord Shiva said, see, so much work I have done, no, please give me place here. Varahadev said, okay, you stay here, no problem. So then he stays in Kumbakonam. Lord Shiva stays in Kumbakonam. There are about 5-6 big temples of Lord Shiva. But where he took the place from? He took the place from Varahadev. So there's also nice pastime in Tirupati. There's nice pastime between Anantarvar and Balaji. One time Balaji, Tirupati Balaji is the deity. So Anantarvar is Ramanuja's disciple. And Anantarvar is who? Ramanuja's disciple. He actually came to Tirupati to do service to Balaji. But Anantarvar and Balaji had many pastimes. So one of the pastimes involved Varahadev. So one time Balaji called Anantarvar very urgently. You please come to me. I want to see you very urgently. And then Anantarvar said, no time for me to see you, my lord, because I have to make garland for you. That was his service. He told, Balaji told Ramanuja that Tirupati is a very lonely, that time it used to be a very lonely place. That now not like that. Now it's like everything is there. There Tirupati is a very lonely place. So specifically Balaji went into Ramanuja's dream and told him, Tirupati, I am very lonely. Nobody is there to make garland also for me. Can you please send someone who can make some garland for me? I can wear some garland. So Lord wanted to wear garland. He likes to wear garland. It's called Vanamali. So without garland is very boring for him. So he wanted someone to do a garland service. So he told, please send. Then Anantarvar agreed. So there are many pastimes of Anantarvar between Anantarvar and Balaji. So he went to make garland for him on the order of Ramanuja. So Tirupati Balaji called him, told him, I want to see you urgently, please come. And Anantarvar, he said, no time for you, no time for you, no, I can't give appointment now, because now I am doing garland. This is my Guru's service. I will finish garland, I will give it to you, and then I will come and see you. Then Balaji said, what is this? You are making garland for me, and I am calling you, you are not coming. He said, no, my Guru's service is very important for me. I will finish my Guru's order, then come and see you. So he made the garland, he went to see Balaji. And Balaji was very angry. I don't want you here. I am calling you, you are not coming. So I don't want you here. So then Anantarvar told him, see, first of all, you didn't appoint me in this service. First of all, you didn't appoint me in this service. You didn't have anybody to do this service. You went and told my Guru was merciful on you, he sent me. He sent me. Okay, is one point. Second point is that if you want to evict me from this place, you should be the owner of this place.
Either you should appoint me to dismiss me, or at least you should own this place to say that you should not stay in this place. Varahadev is the owner of this place. He is sitting near you. You are a tenant. Tenant cannot evict a tenant. You see, if you want to evict me, you have to go to Varahadev, because this place belongs to him. He has given you some place to stay. So you are also staying, I am also staying. Who are you to evict me? He is asking Balaji. So Balaji said, okay, you stay, you make target. I am happy. So why I told this pastime is because everything of this world belongs to Varahadev. Everything of this world belongs to Varahadev. It is Varahadev's property. We should not think just because we have one patram, one document which is written on our name, that son of so and so, daughter of so and so, and the granddaughter, grandson of so and so, this place belongs to him. He bought it from this person who is son of so and so, daughter of so and so. And then we should not think I am the owner of this place. We should not think I am the owner of this place. We should understand who is the owner of the place. Varahadev is the owner of this place. He has simply given us permission to reside here. He has simply given us permission to reside here. We should clearly understand this. That we have been given permission for a short time to reside in this place, having the human form of life. We have been given a short time. The great mercy, Varahadev has allowed us. Okay, you consider this place as yours. Just like he told Balaji, you consider this place as yours. He told Lord Shiva, you consider this place as yours. Like that he has told us, you consider this place as yours, no problem. You want to have some place, have it. Stay there. But why we should stay here? We should stay here to utilize this human form of life so that we can go and associate with the Lord in the spiritual world. That is the reason he has given us the place. That is the reason he has given us the facility. That is the reason he has given us everything. Isavasyam idam sarvam. Everything belongs to Varahadev. Everything belongs to Varahadev. He is the original owner. He has come today. This is the day he actually made the place for us to stay. So no one should be proud of possessing anything. No one should be proud of possessing anything. No one should think, I have so much property, man. I have so much property. I am big man. I have crores and crores of property. I have crores and crores of property. There was one guy who was thinking like that. His name was Hiranyaksha. What was his name? Hiranyaksha. Why he is called as Hiranyaksha? Hiranya means gold. Aksha means eyes. He has the eyes for looking where gold is. He is a gold digger. He is the original gold digger. He is the original gold digger. And he became so powerful. He got so many benedictions. He became so powerful that he was interested in fighting with everybody. He was interested in what? Fighting with everybody. He used to go and fight with everybody. Nobody could defeat him. And there was nobody to fight with him also. So what he will do? He went to Lord Varuna, because Lord Varuna is very powerful. He went to Lord Varuna and he showed some mock humility. Oh great Varahadev, I heard you are very, very powerful. I beg of you, please come and fight with me. Varahadev thought, oh, this fellow has become too proud. He told, don't worry, I am old man, I cannot fight with you. But someone will come who will fight with you. And when he comes, you will be bereft of all your pride. And you will lie on the battlefield like a dead man with blood flowing from your nostrils. Blood flowing from your nostrils. This stupid Hiranyaksha, he became very happy. He thought, finally somebody will fight with me. Finally somebody will fight with me. He became very happy. So he asked, where you will come? Then the Varuna told him, we can fight him in the water. So therefore from that time Hiranyaksha, he actually resided in the ocean. And he used to create great waves simply by moving his hands. He used to create great waves, so much disturbance. And when Hiranyakashipu is remembering his brother Hiranyaksha, he is telling, my dear brother Hiranyaksha, you are such a nice gentleman. He used to enjoy sucking blood from everybody. Such a nice gentleman. He used to enjoy sucking blood from everybody. And this Varahadev, he actually killed him. So I will find Hari, I will cut his head and so much blood will flow and my brother will be very happy to see so much blood flowing. You see, demoniac people, how they are thinking. Huh? So, therefore, anyway, let's come back to the story. Huh? So, therefore, Hiranyaksha was going inside the ocean, making big waves inside the ocean and is waiting for Varahadev to come. And Varahadev came and he was interested in saving Bhudevi. This happened in different millennium. The Lord appeared twice. He appeared in Swayambhu millennium, then he also appeared in Sakshasha millennium. Both of them are explained in Bhagavatam. But Maitreya was so excited about speaking about Varahadev, he mixed up both the appearances in Swayambhu millennium and Sakshasha millennium. In Swayambhu millennium, he simply came to bring the earth up. In Sakshasha millennium, he also killed Hiranyaksha. Okay? So, then Hiranyaksha, he was taunting the Lord. He saw the Lord was just taking the earthly planet up, and Hiranyaksha started taunting him. Hey, why are you running away? You coward, come and fight with me. I am waiting for so much time to fight with you. And the Lord did not bother. He was just interested in what he wanted to do. This is a big lesson for us. What is that? While we are practicing devotional service, many people will taunt us. They will say, hey, why are you chanting Hare Krishna? When I wanted to join the ISKCON movement, one Bengali gentleman told me, see, these ISKCON people are very dangerous. Don't go and join ISKCON. They will make you sell books in the railway station platform. I said, no, I like them. I will go and join them. Later I understood selling books in the railway station platform is the greatest transcendental pleasure you can get. That if you can sell books, Prabhupada books on railway station platform is very nice. People don't know. So they will taunt us. They will say, oh, don't go to ISKCON, don't chant the holy name. Why are you chanting the holy name? You're so young, why are you chanting the holy name? Why you want to join Brahmacharya ashram? Get married, be happy. He was asking, who has got married and be happy? Is there anybody in the world who got married and be happy? Nobody is there. Only one person got married and be happy. That is Vishnu. He got married to Lakshmi and he is happy in Vaikuntha. Other than that, everybody got married and got into trouble. This is what brahmachari is, okay? Rest of us don't hear this. Okay, anyway, the point is that he was taunting him. And the Lord did not bother. He just put the planet Earth floating again. Then he came to Hiranyaksha. And he and Hiranyaksha, they started fighting like anything. They are fighting so much fight. And Hiranyaksha looked like exact match for the Lord. He is also fighting. Hiranyaksha also bleeding. The Lord is also bleeding. Both of them are fighting like anything. At one point, Hiranyaksha hit Varahadev so heavily that Varahadev dropped his mace. Then all the demigods and sages, they became so disturbed that, oh, we thought Supreme Lord is so much powerful, but this Hiranyaksha is more powerful. He hit him and then he dropped his mace. And then they became very disturbed. And Hiranyaksha also laughing. You are Supreme Lord, huh? Okay, pick up the mace and come and fight. You're very magnanimous. I don't want to kill you without weapon. You pick up your weapon, you come and fight. The Lord picked up his weapon and then he told Hiranyaksha, oh, very good, you are very chivalrous. Lord told Hiranyaksha what he told? Very good, you are very chivalrous. And then they started fighting. And Brahma got very worried. Brahma is thinking, the time for demons to become powerful is coming. The Lord is simply playing with him. If you become powerful, then what will happen? And what will happen? Then he started praying to the Lord. Oh my Lord, the time for the demons to become very powerful is coming. Don't play with him. He is like a snake. It is too much problem. Please kill him very quickly before he becomes very powerful that we cannot kill him. But where is the power for all of them coming? It's coming from the Supreme Lord. There was one great demon. We spoke about him. His name was Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that he could do anything he wanted. If he wanted coconut from mango tree, he could get coconut from mango tree. He was so powerful. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful. But he could not kill his son who is a 5-year-old boy. He tried so hard to kill one 5-year-old boy, he could not kill him. Hiranyakashipu for the first time in his life experienced what is fear. So therefore he asked his son, my dear son, how come you became so powerful? From where you are getting your power that I cannot actually kill you? Then Prahlad told him, my dear father, you are a fool. You don't know that the source of my power is also the source of your power. Both of us are getting power from the same Supreme Lord. So whether it is Hiranyaksha or Hiranyakashipu or the modern demons, there are scientists who are modern demons, very interested to prove that there is no Supreme Lord, there is no God. All of them getting from their power from the Supreme Lord. In 2 words, Krishna explains this. He says, Paurusham Rishu. He says, Paurusham Rishu. What does it mean? I am the ability in men. That's it. Doesn't give too importance to it. It doesn't make some 5-6 slokas to explain this. Only 2 words. What is that? Paurusham Rishu. But Brahma was afraid. So the Lord took the sentiment of Brahma into account. The Lord did not tell Brahma, hey, his power is also coming from me. You don't worry, man. I am having nice time. Why are you disturbing? He did not say all that. He took into account the sentiment of Brahma. And then the Lord killed Hiranyaksha. How did he kill him? Very interesting. Because before this, the way the fighting is described, it is as if Hiranyaksha and the Supreme Lord are equally powerful. But when the time came to kill Hiranyaksha, the Lord touched Hiranyaksha's chin with his forearm. Lord, what did he do? Touched. He didn't even slap. He didn't even give a big punch. He did not do all that. He simply touched. Just tick. Hiranyaksha died. Nothing more than that. After all that drama, Hiranyaksha hitting him, so much blood coming, and dropping the mace, so many drama, finally how did he kill him? Tick. That's it. Hiranyaksha died. His whole body was lying like that. So therefore, Varahadev is actually teaching us that he is the Supreme Lord who is supremely powerful. And today is his most auspicious appearance day. And on this wonderful day, we should actually be very grateful for the Lord for appearing and giving our respective place of residence. Wherever we are staying, he has given it to us. We should be very grateful. And we should also understand that place of residence actually belongs to Varahadev. And therefore, we should accept the deities as the Yajaman of our house. What we should do? We should accept the deities as the Yajaman of our house. And we should also accept that we are their servants, Dasa, Dasi. We should accept that we are their servants. And we should try to serve the Supreme Lord in our house by chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And we should engage in devotional service according to the order of our spiritual master. If we do that, then Varahadev will be very happy with us. Okay, let's stop here. It's already time. And Abhishekam is also ready. So, let's close here. Varahadev ki, Varahadwadasi Maha Mahotsav ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Gaur Premanande. Thank you very much. Two questions. Huh? Two questions, okay. Two questions. Ration question is there. Two questions. related to Varahadev. Two questions. Yes. Haribol. Is there in the Bhagavad? Is there? If you actually see the description between the fight between Hiranyaksha and Varahadev, so there it is mentioned that both of them were attacking each other. Yeah. It's mentioned. Any other question? Okay. This is the sign that we should stop. Hare Krishna, Krishna